I started asking around. I started hitting up some of the OGs about the ETF because I was like, okay, is this just like some LARP or is this like for real, right? Basically, the feedback that I got, and I'm not saying that this is like what's going to happen. This is what I heard from the OGs, the guys that put me on game, like been around for a minute, right? Like 10 plus years in the game. They said that the SEC would not be asking them to do certain things if there wasn't considerations to try to do something. So like that's kind of what the thought process is here. And there's a lot of other people that are saying the same thing. And they said one of the other things too that a lot of these guys are thinking is like it's already that there's ETFs in other countries, right? Like Hong Kong has a Ethereum ETF and there's going to be other ETFs all over the place, right? So like they're looking at it through the lens of okay, if we make it so that our people can't get exposure to this, and then those markets just start exploding in other parts of the world, they're starting to understand that like okay, we got to keep up with the innovation, we can't fuck ourselves over, right? I guess there's a little bit of a mindset shift. That's how it works, right? Like people see where the interest is at, right? You can only go against innovation for so long. Same thing like the music industry, right? Like I always say this, I sound like a broken record. What did the music industry do when digital downloads and streams came along? They fought it, bitched and fucking kicked and screamed. They didn't want people doing that because it was fucked with their money, right? But what happened? They realized later on they had to adapt because there's no way you can stop innovation. Nobody in the world can stop innovation. If it makes things better, it's always going to come through. Doesn't matter. Government can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
You know what I think is the biggest influencer of this? I think that the politicians saw Trump pander into the crypto community, and the Democrats specifically, and then they saw on the timeline how rowdy we were getting on Twitter, because you better believe they watch all this shit. They watch pockets of voters, bro, and they know that crypto is a big, big pocket of young voters, and if we're swayed one way, we're going to influence a lot of other people, bro. If it does come out that they do approve an ETH ETF, I think the presidential election is going to be a big, big factor in that happening.
Bro, I mean, shit. I'm just like, run it up, bro. Let's go. Turn the printers on. I don't give a fuck.